Have you ever visited a place that felt touristy but still completely worth it? That was Belém for us. Beautiful monuments, riverside views, history everywhere you turn, and honestly, some of the best pastries we had in all of Portugal. In this video, we're taking you along on our slower-paced exploration of Belém, a historic neighborhood just outside of central Lisbon that's filled with museums, monuments, and enough pastel de natas to make you seriously consider a second trip. But first, I'm Cassandra from Passport and Soul, where we help midlife BIPOC travelers reduce travel stress and design culturally meaningful experiences that leave you restored, not exhausted. Now back to the video. One of the things that we really appreciated about visiting Belém was how easy it was to get there. Both times we visited, Craig and I took the train from Lisbon. It takes about 50 minutes with no transfer. It was simple, convenient, and low stress, which you know is something that we love around here. And once you arrive, Belém is incredibly walkable. A lot of the major sites are within walking distance of each other, which makes it ideal for slow travel. You don't have to rush all over the city trying to cram everything into one exhausting day, which we absolutely did not do because that would go against what we believe here at Passport and Soul. One of our first stops was the Belém Tower. And if you've ever seen pictures of Belém, probably seen this tower sitting right along the waterfront. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site and dates back to the 1500s and was originally helped to defend Lisbon's harbor. I love how they have a miniature replica of the tower right before you go inside to see the actual thing. And once you're inside, there are narrow staircases and many levels to explore. And once you reach the upper areas, you get beautiful views of the river and the surrounding area. Part of the experience is simply appreciating the structure itself, the stonework, the details, and the history that's sitting there right in front of your very eyes. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, just down the street from the tower is the Monument of the Discoveries. It's hard to miss because it's massive. This monument is built in the shape of a ship and it honors Portugal's age of discovery. And it features statues of explorers, navigators, cartographers, and other historical figures. And standing there, you can really get a sense of Portugal's connection to exploration and the sea. And because it's located right along the waterfront, it also makes for a really nice place to slow down and take in the atmosphere. And the views from the top are beautiful, as you can see. Now, I've got a quick question for you. When you travel, are you the kind of person who wants to see all the famous landmarks? Or do you prefer wandering slowly and soaking in the atmosphere of a place? Are you team landmarks or team atmosphere? Let me know in the comment section. Now, let's talk about one of the real reasons why some people come to Belém. It's the pastries, specifically the pastel de nata from Pastéis de Belém. Let me tell you something. I understand the hype. They are fresh, warm, buttery, flaky, and the custard on top has this hint of vanilla that made them taste absolutely incredible. And when you add the cinnamon and sugar packets on top, boom, it's a flavor explosion. I would go back for those in a heartbeat. And yes, there'll probably be a line, but it's okay because it is worth it. Now, on another day, we returned to Belém to visit the Jerónimos Monastery. And out of everything that we saw in Belém, this was probably the place that impressed me the most. The stonework was stunning. Everywhere you looked, there are intricate carvings, arches, details, and little tucked away corners that make you want to slow down and keep exploring. It felt really peaceful inside. But let me give you a heads up. Even with time tickets, the line can be oh so long. We were standing halfway down the block in the sun, waiting to get in. So you have to mentally prepare yourself for that. But once you finally get in, there's no need to rush. You can really take your time experiencing the place. So of course, we recommend doing exactly just that. On that second trip, we also visited the National Coach Museum, which actually ended up being way more interesting than we thought it would be. It reminded us a lot of visiting the coach collection near the Palace of Versailles in France. Even though the French coaches were fancier, these coaches were really so ornate. They had gold detailing, intricate carving and craftsmanship, and lavish interiors. And some of them honestly looked like rolling pieces of art. Seeing the coaches up close gives you a real sense of the wealth that Portugal had at that time. And the museum itself was quite beautiful, with frescoes on the ceiling. It was a great environment in which to show off the coaches. What we appreciated most about Belém was that it allowed us to experience several meaningful places without feeling frantic. Everything was accessible, walkable, and connected. Now check out this view of the waterfront. What made it easier to slow down and actually enjoy where we were. So if you're visiting Lisbon, we absolutely think that Belém is worth adding to your itinerary, not as a rushed checklist day, but as a place to wander, explore, eat something delicious, and take your time while you're there. So now I want to hear from you. Which would you visit first? The monastery, the tower, the pastries? Let me know in the comments section. And if you enjoy slower, more meaningful travel experiences that help you connect more deeply with the places that you visit, make sure to subscribe to Passport and Soul. We'd love to have you here. And if you know someone planning a trip to Lisbon, go ahead and share this video with them too. Until next time, travel slow, travel well, and travel with soul.